Hey everyone, Liam Faulkner here, and it's time for a review of this Liam Gallagher album, Come On You Know. Liam Gallagher, lead singer of Oasis and BDI, started his own solo career in 2017 with As You Were, an album I thought was pretty listenable. Following that, he released Why Me, Why Not in 2019, which I thought was a fantastic record. Very creative, very dynamic, very great overall with only a couple of setbacks. But then in 2022, he dropped his third record, Come On You Know, which, right off the bat, I think is a major decrease in quality from his previous outing, and even As You Were. Going into this record, I wasn't expecting the world from it, considering how hit or miss Liam is as a solo artist, but god damn, did he even try with this thing? The opener, More Power, is a pretty decent little ballad. It's pretty much a rip-off of the Rolling Stones' You Can't Always Get What You Want, with the child choir at the start and the whole message of wanting something versus actually needing something. It's an alright song with a decently composed instrumental, but nothing I'd call that memorable at all. The second track, Diamond in the Dark, is a more stereotypical Liam rock number, with a groovy guitar riff and bass line straight out of Arctic Monkeys. The song is pretty average as well, probably about the same quality as More Power, as it doesn't really try to do a whole lot, and as a result, doesn't leave the listener with a whole lot to take back from it. Probably thanks to the weak lyrics and average vocal delivery from Liam. Don't Go Halfway kinda gives me Stone Roses vibes with the drum pattern and vocal melody, but I don't think that was intentional. This song is basically about how having a friend is more important than physical attraction and such a connection. Nothing really beyond that. This song isn't anything special either. Next is the album's title track, which sort of sounds like a rehash of what Liam was doing during BDI. Why, as a solo artist, would you try and integrate elements from songs by one of your failed bands? I don't get. But it does happen to be a pretty decent little number, with okay lyrics about needing to live life to the fullest and how people should stop acting like they're tough or some shit. I don't know, it's an alright song and nothing really beyond that. Too Good for Giving Up harkens back that piano ballad energy present on the first track, honing in the message that you shouldn't care about what people say and to be yourself. A pretty basic premise for a ballad. This song is mainly carried by the relatively nice piano and orchestral instruments, but I don't know what happened with Liam's voice on this song. He sounds really bad, overly snarly and sort of angry sounding, something you definitely don't want when writing a fucking piano ballad. It Was Not Meant to Be is sort of a folk-inspired number, once again ripping off the Beatles in some way. There isn't really much I can say about this song besides it being okay. Everything's Electric is definitely the best song on the record. Co-written by Foo Fighters frontman Dave Grohl, this song has an amazing catchy instrumental, a great hook, and really good lyrics. Obviously, with Dave Grohl writing it, it wasn't a surprise the lyrics would be good. Coupled with a great vocal performance from Liam and a pretty layered instrumental, this is easily the high point of the whole record. Worlds in Need kinda reminds me of a song from his first record, Chinatown. It's basically that song, but with a more upbeat instrumental and faster tempo. I think it's also around this point I should probably point out the pretty mediocre production on show here. Quite a lot of the songs here sound incredibly similar and are all produced about the same. Also, the vocal mix is pretty hit or miss too. Like, on some songs it sounds fine, while on others it has this weird compression put over it that just removes all the oomph from it, you know what I mean? Moscow Rules is once again a pretty okay track. This song is when the album tries going for a more melodic ballad thanks to the more quiet production compared to other songs on the record. It isn't really anything to call home about beyond the pretty nice instrumental and Liam's okay vocals. I'm Free brings back the album's aggressive streak with some huge roaring riffs and slinky guitar lines, but this track is easily one of the weakest lyrical moments on the entire album. Paranoid Git, your dream is peddling shit to the freaks, you don't give a fuck about the lies that are stuck in that beak. But aside from the pretty flat lyrics, I'm Free is definitely one of the better cuts off the album. Better Days is Liam giving another crack at an upbeat ballad. But I think the Beatles inspiration is a little too on the nose with this one, as the drum beat is literally copied from Tomorrow Never Knows. Which, to be fair, was done on Falling Down from Dig Out Your Soul too, but I feel like Noel tried to make that drum beat sound similar but not exactly the same. Meanwhile, Better Days sounds like they directly sampled the drum beat from Tomorrow Never Knows. This song is mostly carried by its pretty good production and one of Liam's stronger vocal moments. The closing track, Oh Sweet Children, is once again another soft ballad song. I guess it makes sense to end your album with a soft ballad if it started with one, you know. This song is also pretty weak when it comes to lyrics, but I really like the soothing instrumental in Liam's tone, which definitely carried the song from being, to pleasantly tolerable. Overall, this album isn't really anything I'd call special at all. In fact, I honestly thought this record was pretty bad. Just chock full of toothless ballads that don't exist for any reason except padding the runtime a little, coupled with a few decent rock numbers hidden in places. But overall, I wouldn't really recommend this record to anyone, not even fans of Liam's solo stuff. But for those who listen to this album and love it from front to back, and you think it's flawless and a great follow-up to his previous albums, then I envy you, really. I'm feeling a strong 5 to a light 6 on this thing. Goodbye.